Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to my Sunday check-in. I'm so happy to be here, and I appreciate you guys being here too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's jump into this. It's been a weird week. I took 3 days off from work. I had jury duty. We had a friend in from out of state. I saw a hot water heater move out, a new one move in. We're still working on the basement. Just a lot of things going on. What? You see this hair right there? Let me tuck that in. It was annoying me. Okay, so with all of that weirdness going on, or not, it's not weirdness. It was just a different than our normal schedule. I did manage to hoop for 3 hours 20 minutes. I was at work for 2 days, so remember I'm standing at my desk for 4 hours, at least 4 hours each day, and so I did stand during those 2 days for 8 hours 15 minutes. I'm doing my other workout, which is just about you know, 10 15 minutes. It's just like kind of a warm up thing. And I have started doing it consistently now every day. Before I was just kind of hit and miss. And I did start using like 3 pound weights, just holding them in my hands during that workout. And I'm thinking about getting them for my ankles. So if you have any experience with that, let me know. I would appreciate any feedback on whether you think weight weights on your ankles are beneficial. Um, so uh, we also did go for one walk at Ewing Park because the weather has been amazing. Today it reached 78. Crazy, crazy. It was a beautiful day. Opened up the windows, put on a t-shirt. So I felt like I had a very active week. Um, and so that all of that brings me to how much weight I've lost this week. And I lost zero point 0.7 pounds. So there's that. Um, that does bring me to the total of 90.4 pounds lost since I started this journey in April of 2023. So I had to put myself in check. I had to sit down, remind myself 90.4 pounds isn't shabby. Michelle, remember what you tell everybody else all the time. You know, you still lost zero point 0.7 pounds. That's almost a pound. Think of the butter box. So I had to give myself a little pep talk. I know things are changing. I feel things are changing. And 2 nights ago, as a matter of fact, um, I took off my fifth link. So between last week and today, this last week where I lost zero point 0.7 pounds, I removed another link from my hoop. So I know things are changing and I need to feel good about that. I need to not focus on the numbers on the scale. And I think in the beginning we talked a lot more about non-scale victories, and I think we need to get back to that because this for sure is a non-scale victory. You remember each of these links represents 2 inches, and now I've taken off 5 from my hoop since I have started hooping, and that's 10 inches, and uh, so 10 inches is something to focus on. 90.4 pounds is something to focus on. And, the old Michelle had this happen where I felt like I put in all the work. I did what I was supposed to do. Um, the old Michelle would have gotten disgruntled, and I would have gone to my nearest store and bought the biggest bag of potato chips that I could find, and I would eat them all in one sitting. This time I, was able to give myself a little talk, put things into perspective, and continue to choose to eat healthier um, than I have ever in my life. So, um, if you have any experience with the same thing where you feel like you're doing everything right, but the numbers on the scale aren't moving, share with me how you get through that. Um, like I said, I know something positive happened this weekend. It's just not showing up on the scale. So uh, I want to be very, very honest with you guys and tell you it's hard for me to come here and share that. But I know that in several of these videos, I've made it a point to say that it's not just about the numbers on the scale. So, how do you get through that disappointment? And how do you help yourself focus on the good that happened? I'd appreciate any feedback in those areas. So let's see. There's a picture of a plate of cream cheese filled celery. I'm not sure. I scrolled past it at some point. And it's just celery with fat-free cream cheese, and then this seasoning, everything bagel seasoning. I had to order mine because I needed the salt-free for Kevin, and it's also very good for me and good for everyone, and it tastes great. So this is what's sprinkled over the top of them, and it gives so much flavor. Originally, I got this because a friend of mine, Melissa, made me those 2-ingredient bagels. And I finally made them this past week, but I forgot to take a picture. So I have all the ingredients yet. I'm going to make them again this week. I'll take a picture and then give you the recipe. And because they were really good, just as good. Well, no, it's always better when Melissa makes you something, but mine were pretty good, and they were enjoyed by all. So I will be making them again, and I will take a picture. I promise. I'll take a picture of that. So if on last week's video, if you read through the comments, Heidi suggested a treat called the Crunch Master, and I can't remember the exact flavor. I wasn't able to find the exact flavor, but I did find made by the same company, and this is just like Crunch Master avocado toast. I don't know, can you see that? And these are really good. I just took a really small piece because I want you guys to hear the crunch, and I hope this little piece will allow you to hear it, because I love the crunch. Okay, here we go. Right? The taste is great. But let me rinse this out of my mouth so I can talk again. Okay, so I'll be looking for all the different flavors of these. I will be trying them. These are really good. I could eat this whole bag. I'm not going to. I'm not hungry right now. But I'm just saying, they're good. They're really, really good. So there's that. And then finally, I was listening to a podcast this past week. It's a local podcast. I think it's just called the Iowa Podcast, if I'm remembering right. And a local person was being interviewed because they make kombucha. Now, or kombucha? How do you say that? Educate me. And so I bought some. I haven't started drinking it yet because I want to read a little bit more. Like, is it better to drink it on a full stomach or an empty stomach? I just want to make sure that I'm drinking it and using it properly. And so if you have any experience with kombucha, let me know. And I will let you know how this tastes and how it goes and what I find out about it as I dive into learning more. So I think that's it this week. The spinny wheel will be spun. I haven't spun it yet, but I'm hoping that CenturyLink gets things going so I can at least put that together on my desktop, and just a little bit easier to do there. So I'll get that up and running. And for next week's, to get on the spinny wheel, I want you to please, 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 please tell me what you will be doing to enjoy the beautiful weather that is upon us. Or if you're in a different part of the country, or in a different country, what do you anticipate doing as your seasons change? All right, you guys, thank you so much. This is a little bit longer video than I have been posting recently, so it's going to take a bit, and I want to get it up before 12 midnight. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to work on the spinning wheel. Keep my fingers crossed that I either can do it on my phone or that CenturyLink gets things going. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I hope you are too. Take care. Bye bye.